Too many people are in the relationship demanding things they don't deserve. But because they think they're perfect, they think that you should give them the world. And that's just not how it works. They're not going to take any accountability. And that's what we're talking about in this video. Y'all know it, which is all the time.
Popular opinion. A lot of women can spot flaws and problems from everywhere around them except from within. She can look at a man and tell that he's emotionally unavailable. She can look at a friend and tell that she's toxic. She can clock a red flag from a mile away. She can analyze every situation and problem around her and help everybody solve their shit like she was a psych major in school. But when it comes to her, baby, she becomes Ray Charles to the bullshit. She can't see shit. It's radio silence over here. Straight crickets. The Wi-Fi signal drops. She will not look at herself and tell you that there is a problem because to her, she's perfect.
Exactly.
If every time he bring up an issue with you, you flip it on him, you deflect, you make it about him, you're running out of time with that man. Eventually, he's gonna stop explaining. He's gonna stop trying. And one day, he's gonna be gone.
I just saw Pop the Balloon where the woman said, "It's the belly for me." Talking about a man, because he did have a belly, it's true. But hers matched his, and I found it very interesting that a woman who has her full belly on display would then turn around and say a negative comment about a man.
Because she listened to Lizzo. Lizzo's her hero. Lizzo got a lot of these heavyweights gassed up. Gassed up.
Now, which is it, guys? Are we going to be body positive?
Nope.
Or what? Like, I'm confused about what the goal here is. Are we just tearing down men for any old thing and forgetting that maybe we also have the same problems? I'm like, where are women finding the audacity to keep tearing down? And you got broke women out here talking about men not making enough. You got big women out here talking about how men have bellies and they're out of shape.
Heavyweight champions.
Accountability is women's kryptonite. And I can say that because I'm a woman. So let me explain exactly why we do this, okay? Women were never wired for accountability the way men are. Evolutionarily, we survived through social belonging. Being cast out of the group meant death. So our brains learned one thing above everything else. Protect yourself. Admitting fault feels like losing status.
No, it's not. You're not doing it because you're protecting yourself. You're doing it because you are selfish. We need to say this more. They're just selfish. And they make all these excuses all the time.
Losing status feels like losing safety, and our nervous systems treat that like a threat to our survival. That's the mechanism. And on top of that, we were never taught to separate our actions from our identity. So when a man tells us we did something wrong, we don't hear your behavior hurt me. We hear you're a bad person.
Exactly. And you hear that because you don't want to go look in the mirror. Listen to what she's saying. It's not about facts. It's always about feelings with them. The Godfather used to say that all the time. Their feelings, their feelings. They give you emotional reactions to everything. They can repeat the same mistakes over and over and over and over again and still not go and try to deal with it.
I don't see how y'all be out here begging strangers for money and for sympathy for your poor ass decisions. That's got to be the dumbest thing. You went and fucked somebody else's man, got pregnant, thought he was gonna leave her, didn't leave her, and now you on the internet talking about how he's such a bad person. You was a bad person because you shouldn't have been fucking him. He wasn't even your man anyways, and then you let him come inside you knowing that 9 times out of 10 that he wouldn't go leave her. This is like a continuous cycle. You ain't know no better.
Nothing.
Who raised you? Y'all be doing dumbass shit and then want people to feel sorry for you. And then when you get people to feel sorry for you, they stop feeling sorry for you because you still do the same shit over again.
It's a damn shame.
So I was talking to a male friend of mine the other day, and he told me that women don't apologize and women can't be held accountable.
Nope.
And I began to really think deeply about this idea. And one of the things that came across my mind is, In the last 9 months or so of me being in my private practice, I have myself experienced many women, whether they came in as a couple or they came by themselves, they very abruptly discontinued their therapy. And I started to reflect and really think, what was going on here? And I noticed that after I had to confront them about something, I had to bring to their attention.
Confront her. Say it. Just don't say them. You confronted her. That's what changed everything.
And something they were doing that wasn't contributing to the health of the relationship, they became very defensive and very, just very harsh, and they stopped coming.
It's 5 o'clock. It's time to piss off the internet. I've waited all day. The worst friend a female can have is a bitter, unhappy woman. I don't care if she's single and unhappy or if she's married and unhappy. If you are in a relationship and you are happy, I can guarantee you within 1 year, you're not going to be happy in your relationship.
It doesn't matter what happened in the relationship. They end up unhappy regardless.
And people are going to be like, oh my God, that's horrible to say. But it is so beyond the truth. It is so truthful. If you surround yourself with unhappy women who are unhappy with whatever they're doing in the
That's why you shouldn't do it. What's that saying? Women keep other women single. This is proof of it right here, what this woman is saying.
relationship, going from relationship to relationship, or they're unhappy in their marriage, I guarantee you that's going to spill over into you and it's going to affect you in your relationship. I am not a girl's girl because girls are vindictive,
Yep.
they're competitive, and they're jealous of each other.
Tell us something we don't know. They have a lot of bitterness. And they try to make it out that they're bitter because how a man treated them before. No, you're bitter because deep down you got issues you haven't dealt with. That's why most of them are unhappy all the time. Okay, because they have a mindset to sabotage everything if they're not happy. They have a mindset to make the environment chaotic. Not because of anything other than they got a lot of bitterness in them deep down. And that's what shapes a lot of their decisions and their outcomes. All right, that's it for this video. Until the next one, the truth will set you free.